Every minute, over 500 hours of footage is uploaded to YouTube, an almost limitless range of varying content by everyone under the sun. People from every country express their thoughts or creativity, however poorly, on the social cum stain that is YouTube.com. And over the years, the content has become more and more stale. We're at a point where we can accurately estimate that less than 1 in 100,000 videos are of actual worth to anyone. In this series, inspired by Colossal is Crazy, I attempt to prove this already proven hypothesis by taking advantage of YouTube's own filter system. Utilizing specific keywords, we can isolate particular genres of content, and by setting a time frame as a variable, we will watch not just the popular videos, but also the other 90% of YouTube that forever goes unseen.
కేంబ్రిడ్జి విశ్వవిద్యాలయం నుండి प्रोफेसर नंदिता डिसौजा చెప్పిన దాని ప్రకారం క్యాన్సర్ అనే పదమే ఒక పెద్ద అబద్ధం.
आज यहाँ इस वीडियो में हम लोग बात करेंगे कि कर्क राशि वाले मित्रों के लिए जुलाई 2017 का महीना कैरियर के लिए कैसा रहेगा.
Tienen una sustancia llamada glucosinato, muy efectiva en la lucha contra determinados tipos de cáncer.
That being said, I've recently been digging a mine in YouTube's own system, and in doing so, I've uncovered humanity's deepest evils: slander, corporate greed, fallacy, pedophilia, and obesity.
Slander.
You guys are not going to believe this. KSI has cancer. Do you want to win all the gift cards down below?
My free gift card giveaways? That's my channel.
Oh my, would you have a look at this? A clever cover-up for whatever's about to come out of this animal's mouth.
And today, we finally have the answer. KSI has been diagnosed with terminal cancer. So all of this started...
Oh my fucking god, it just gets better and better, doesn't it?
There's no way that could be right. And also, why is it that in your background you always use low-poly gifs of KSI? Not only does it seem like you're lazy, but maybe there's something else. Something else that makes me think whether you are the one that has cancer or not.
What's happening with the Twitter and what you've been tweeting? What is this all about?
Well, I mean, I've done all of this to show people that I don't care about the fame. I don't care about showing my face everywhere. I mean, all I care about is becoming a more improved human being, essentially. I'm transforming as a human being.
Now, I know everyone and my mother has heard this story, but in case you didn't, here's a rundown. KSI went completely black on Twitter, started tweeting strange stuff, goes on drum alert, and claims that he doesn't care about fame. Pretty fucking pathetic.
But this tweet has since been deleted. We just managed to get a snapshot of it. And this is claiming that KSI has testicular cancer. And this is when it all started to make sense. So I messaged him and I said, hey Keem, I know you did an interview with KSI recently, and it's rumored that he actually has testicular cancer, and that's why he hasn't been posting. Can you confirm this? And Keemstar responded back immediately saying, LOL, yeah, crazy shit, right? Yeah, Keemstar, this is some crazy
Let me tell you, those are some shockingly one of the most accurate news sources there are. Oh yes, a fat man and a crybaby that was known for Halo trolling.
Answer my question. Answer my question!
Honestly, I have nothing else to say about the video. I'm not even sure why it's still up. But we can probably see that the man making this video has not only lost his empathy, but perhaps I say, also his mind.
Corporate greed.
As humans have progressed, corporations have been more exposed as scammers. We see this change in TV, and that people like me these days would rather not watch it. If you really think about it, television companies have become more and more greedy. Although CNN used to be known as a mediocre channel, now it has become a corporate robotic mess trying to push a political agenda from the bottom of the SJW cancer pit. If you even thought to yourself, well, surely Trump did something wrong in his life, and you're partially correct, but why is it that only CNN and Washington Post have been covering it? More even, why is it that there is also no credit to said accusations? Well, the specific video we found was called Cancer Patient to Cruise. I'm alive because of Obamacare. Now let me just say that that title is already cancer.
If Obamacare is repealed, is there anything you can do to ensure that provisions are in place so that half of my paycheck won't be spent on health care? I didn't ask for cancer. Yeah. I never smoked. I never drank a lot. I've lived a pretty healthy lifestyle.
Oh yes, because a KFC family bucket is the healthiest part of your lifestyle, judging by your extravagant amount of calories.
Senator Cruz, what can you do to protect people like me who are alive because of Obamacare?
Well, Neil, thank you for asking that question. And
Jesus Christ, if I hear that strong southern accent again, I will feel threatened about the fact that he probably fucked his own cousin while drinking a glass of
Mountain Dew, just so we know that we'll be able to take care of that situation. So absolutely we got to fix it, and I'm confident that we're going to.
Senator Sanders, response?
I cannot believe what you just said.
Is it because he said something decent for once? Or is it because you're autistic?
It's in direct contradiction to everything you ran for president on. What Ted has said is he wants to get rid of all federal mandates. Did you say that 100 times?
I didn't say it once.
I will, said Ted Cruz, I will get rid of every word of Obamacare.
Yes, we are removing every single word of Obamacare by rebranding it and changing a couple of things. Now, isn't that bad?
And we all wish you the best, are able to get the health insurance you need with a pre-existing condition, is to make sure that no insurance company in this country can say no to you or to anybody else.
I wonder where you got that idea from. Free healthcare for everyone. Isn't that kind of what our comrade Russia has done?
Now, Ted thinks that's a terrible government intrusion.
Of course it's a terrible idea, because our economy is worth giving up to a smoker that chose to smoke cigarettes. Bernie, when are you gonna get it through your head that it's usually people's fault that they get cancer? Now sure, there is an occasion where people get it out of nowhere, and it's pretty bad, which is why we want to help those people. But please, have some common sense and realize what I've just said. Now, let's take a little detour from CNN and focus on another corporation that tends to milk everything there ever is that has to do with SJWs. Meet BuzzFeed, an American media company that spews random shit on its so-called channels and web pages to try to pander to whatever group their filthy hands can make cash with. This particular video deals with prostate cancer and how it will be discovered in every single one of the guys. Jokes aside though, let's take a look at what this video has to offer.
And then you're gonna feel a finger and some pressure.
Yep.
What the fuck?
Why do you think men have such a problem talking about health?
Well, maybe it's because we're not fucking doctors and rather talk about things that tend to relate to our own lives. No one in the world brings up cancer randomly in a conversation unless someone they know is suffering from it.
I think it stems from masculinity.
No, it doesn't.
This concept of man up. I remember when I was growing up, you broke a finger, you just kind of threw some duct tape on it.
Who uses duct tape on any broken bone in our body, let alone actually throwing it?
Hey guys, so today we are going to fix my finger, right? Because I finger machine, right? Very funny GTXD. So today we throw duct tape on it and fix it, right? Where are you going?
Fallacy. Now this video right here actually has nothing to do with the disease, but I think it's the idea of said belief that's cancer. Welcome to a channel called Astro Girl, a channel with over 6,000 subscribers that reads out some psychic bullshit based on astrology. In my opinion, I've never believed astrology because it's a pathetic excuse for a way to predict what will happen to said person, but I do believe that the zodiac signs can describe a person, even though they're generalized to the point where it can be applied to everyone. And just for the record, I'm Aries. I don't know why my sign was named after the Greek god of war, but let's stop talking about me and actually get into the video.
Hi there, Cancerians. Thanks so much for tuning in. I'm Astro Girl. We're looking at June 26th through July 2nd. So we're well and truly into July, the second half of 2017 in your sign, because Mars is a gung-ho sign ruled by Aries, fire sign. And in your sign, it feels as if it's trying to swim underwater, and it's not exactly thrilled about that.
I'm sorry, what? You did mention that my sign is a fire sign, but how come it is also trying to swim underwater when it's fire? I mean, what the fuck, woman?
If you decide to express yourself, you may come to regret it immensely, Cancerians, because your words could be twisted.
Lady, anyone's words can be twisted, even Keemstar's.
I don't understand why I'm still getting hate.
And you've got amazing planetary activity.
For Christ's sake, woman, stop making up all this garbage based on just astrology. It's impossible to become a psychic without generalizing a certain event that it comes to a point where your words become believable. Do you guys remember the soothsayer from Shakespeare's play Julius Caesar? Well, all he says is, "Beware the Ides of March." But that's all that he ever says. If he warned Julius enough that he was going to be stabbed by his so-called friends, then maybe he could have actually had a use and be an amazing fortune teller. But for now, we are left with the severe case of fallacy. YouTube falls victim to various exploits that never change in the system, and when this happens, a major attack occurs. February 2017 was a time when pedophilic content was spread rampant, including a video that was uploaded with a mega link that turned all sites involved upside down. This very same event made any social media or download link to become unsafe, and may contain content that will very surely put you into custody. This video in particular is something different. In fact, it actually looks very innocent, but the more you start to think about it, the worse it becomes. To summarize, this video is pretty much a recording of an app where you sing with a partner. Evidently, it's very popular with Arabic and Indian-speaking countries. Nevertheless, I think that apps like this should have an algorithm where people are partnered based on their age group. So a girl that is 15 years old will not be in contact with somebody that is 45. Now listen to me. I'm not saying that the guy in the video is a pedophile. I mean, he's probably a nice guy. I wouldn't know. But all I can say is that it could have a domino effect where we could start seeing malicious intent in many different platforms.
Obesity!
Oh. Oh shit. We're starting the video!
I don't think you need to indicate whether the video has become or not, because it has already started, which renders your entire sentence pointless.
You know what, dude? Let's just start this cancerous video. You know, I mean, it's gonna be trash anyway, so whatever.
If you so believe that your video is going to be trash, then why make it and upload it without any thought of how my video is going to be received?
So in the background is gonna be Infinite Warfare gameplay. I know this game sucks, asshole.
This man never fails to make me question console peasantry. If you really think that the so-called game sucks, asshole, then why play it?
Okay, so if you guys have Facebook, you've probably seen that cancerous shit where it says, you know, give me 10,000 likes and this baby won't have a fucking brain tumor anymore.
Yes, like laundering seems to be very prevalent in all sorts of normie networking, be it Facebook, Instagram, or even Reddit at times with its upvotes. And let me be frank, the guy makes some good points, but they're just done in the most Leafy-esque way. Like, oh my god, this is so cringy, this is so bad.
I probably sound like an angry feminist, but whatever. It's stupid.
No, a feminist wouldn't go around and make videos that actually have a point. But what worries me more is the amount of times you said stupid. You know you can actually get an award from that.
Stupid, 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 stupid shit, stupid.
3 minutes into the video, and you already stopped commentating. Actually, I take my words back. This guy is actually better than Leafy. He doesn't stretch his videos to 10 minutes, just sits there, says 2 worthwhile arguments, which are very similar to each other, and just plays COD for the next 3 minutes and 16 seconds with his uncle.